Hey boys and girls and parents, this is Miss Hudson. Today's lesson, I'm going to start with some simple reminders of some things we want your child to be familiar with and some things that we're noticing when they're coming in to take their assessments. So just bear with me. The first thing is they need counters. Now they can be something like this, they can be the things we've sent home, they can be paper clips, jelly beans, it doesn't matter. But they need something that they can physically touch and push. If you have something that's different colors on one side, or even coins that like a quarter, one side's a face, the other side's an eagle, anything like that would be great too. But your child needs to be familiar with something they can touch and count. The next thing that I recommend is having them read the addition sentences to you, because they need to be familiar with their signs, because sometimes they're going to see it backwards. They'll see it start with your total instead of end with your total, and they need to be familiar with that. They need to be able to read that to you independently. And when they're using these manipulatives, they need to be able to do that independently as well. They should be able to write these numbers independently. You should not be having to show them. You should not be having to write the numbers in for them. For example, if it says 3 plus blank equals 6, they might get out 6 counters. And they may say that 3 of those are yellow and 3 are red. They should be able to do that independently. However they figure that out, they should be able to write those numbers independently. They should be able to count 6 out independently. All of that should be done independently. So I just want to point that out. Now, of course, you may have to assist them as they're working at home, but you should be seeing the more you do it that they're able to do it independently. So of course, help your child if they're struggling, count with them, but eventually they should be able to do this independently. So we're hoping at this point in the year they're starting to be able to write these numbers and count and do everything independently. So just wanted to go through that with you guys today before we start today's lesson. So I'm going to get into our lesson. Today is Module 1, Lesson 13. And I accidentally erased my thing here. Right here, I have a number sentence. And my number sentence has a part covered. Can you tell me what part is missing? That's right, the total. We're trying to find the total. So you need to get out your counters and you need to make 5 a certain color or a certain side or a certain place, however you want to go about doing that. And then you need 1 more. What is your total? 6. That's right. That was our missing part, was our total. What if I do this? This is where it's important that your child can read it, because now they're not looking for their total. What are you looking for now, boys and girls? You're looking for a part. 6 plus something equals 8. Well, how do we figure that out? What we need to do is have 8 counters or draw 8 circles. So I'm going to do it both ways so you can see it. I'm going to draw it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Simple circles, no need to get super busy with it. Keep it simple. Why did I draw 8? Well, 8 was our total. It's the number that we're trying to get to. So that's everything I have. So that's very important that they understand why I drew 8. Okay, so I'm going to put out 8 counters. And there's a couple of different ways we could solve this. So I'm going to show you a couple of different ways. Okay, this is the first way. I can draw 8 and set out 8 counters. Then I can color in 6. And I can flip over 6. And both of those show me that my missing number should be 2. But there's another way your child could do this. And I'm going to show you that. It's called counting on from the number you know. So when you count on from the number you know, there's a couple of ways you could draw that. You could say 6, 7, 8, and then you have 2 circles there. Or you could say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then count on 6, 7, 8. So the reason I'm showing you all the different ways that your child could solve this is because it's very important that they do it the way that makes most sense to them. We don't want children to do a way that doesn't make sense. We want them to do it in a way that is going to help them from here on out. So that's a couple of different ways that they could do it. You may see me solve a couple today differently. So just kind of watch that and we will go through a couple of problems together. So I'm going to do a few with you. Okay, so I'll scoot you all a little closer. Okay, so let's read our number sentence together. Are you ready, boys and girls? 5 plus blank equals 10. So I am going to count on from the number I know. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many circles did I draw? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I drew 5 circles. That's correct. Now, if I wanted to use my counters to do this, I could say I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 5 counters laying on the table. Okay, let's practice some more together. All right, it says 5 plus blank equals 7. I want you to take a minute and try to decide which strategy you want to use. So you may talk to your parent or whoever you're sitting with and tell them which way you want to do it. It's very important that your child can verbalize how they want to solve this. They should say, I want to count on from 5, or I want to draw circles, I want to use my manipulatives. However they want to do it, they need to be able to explain to you how they got that answer. That is very important. Okay, so we've got 5, 6, 7. What was my missing number? 2. Very good. All right, let's practice another one together. 6 plus mystery number equals 10. So 6, I want you to solve this one. Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many circles did Miss Hudson draw? 4. So your mystery number was 4. Okay. Let's do a few more. 3 plus blank equals 8. So I'm going to count on from 3. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many circles did I draw? 5. That's right. And remember, they could have done it this way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then counted their counters. Sometimes having something that they can physically touch and push helps a lot. So any way that your child needs to solve this, they can. And when they come to school to test, we have counters if they need them. So 4 plus something equals 9. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many circles did I draw? 5. That's right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So that is today's lesson. There's going to be an assignment at the end to help you. You need to make sure that you can do this in a number bond as well. Number bonds are nothing new. Your whole goes in the top, and then your 2 parts. Okay? If you have any questions, please talk with your child's teacher, and I hope you have a wonderful day.